if you place a bus, an elephant, and even a train on top of this fish, nothing will happen. But how is this possible? In the deepest place on Earth, the Mariana Trench, where even sunlight doesn't reach, the Titanic submarine was affected after going down 4,000 meters. On the other hand, this Havel's fan page lives at a depth of 8,300 meters where the water pressure is up to 16,000 psi. This means the pressure increases by 7,230 per inch, which can shatter iron into pieces. How does this tiny fish survive there? Because Allah has given it a special element that helps cover its body at such ocean depths. So which of the favors of Allah will you deny? Why would these people bring cargo ships to board like rickshaws, meaning people who try to go to developed countries at any cost, even attempting to climb up with the help of the ship's motor, while others try to climb up using thick pipes and some sit right at the very front where there's no arrangement for food or water? This person has driven one of his cars for over 50 years. When the car was retired after 50 years, the odometer showed a number that had never been seen before in history. In 1966, an American teacher bought a new Volvo P1800, drove it 15 times in the first week, 100 miles every day, and went on a long drive every week. A river that can be crossed in a single leap is, needless to say, officially recognized as the world's largest river. Its story is just 15 centimeters at its narrowest point and only 4 centimeters wide, but it stretches a full 17 kilometers long. Yet, it's called a river rather than a small channel. Why? Because it meets all the criteria to be considered a river, thus earning its status as one. According to Chinese scientists, the water flow has remained the same for 10,000 years. This river originates from a small underground source, and since its inception, the water flow has never been obstructed. To this day, the river has never dried up, and for all these reasons, it has been granted the status of a river. India can now definitely say this to America because America has made movies in an alien way, granted them citizenship, and even allowed them to vote in Indian elections using their ID cards. Now Indians can certainly say this to America. Do you know that in Japan, through a small mistake, you can sue a company and earn hundreds of thousands of rupees? Let me tell you how. In Japan, there's a law that when you buy any packaged food product, the product inside must match the size shown in the picture on the packet. If it doesn't, then according to Japan's food law, you can file a case against the company.